Okay. So अब आपके पास दो तरह के सेट्स होंगे शेडिंग की अगर हम बात करें, ठीक है. Either you're gonna have two sets inside the universal set, or in some cases you will have three, ठीक है. अब let's say we're gonna start off with easy examples. Let's say the question's asking you to shade A intersection B, ठीक है. This I'm sure you guys can tell me right away what the answer is going to be. Yeah, whatever is intersection means whatever is common between the two sets. So what's common between the two sets? It's this region, ठीक है. अब ये तो एक आसान एग्जाम्पल था, इसलिए I did it directly. Now when things get complicated, उसके लिए I'm going to give you guys a method which will take you like 2 minutes at max, but I can guarantee that if you use that method, you will always get it right. Okay, so I'm going to teach you just that right now. Okay, so suppose you're asked to shade A complement intersection B. Okay, you guys know what this means, right? A complement. This means everything except for A. So here's what you do. You start off with giving a number to every region. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can either write numbers, you can write A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, whatever you want. Okay. Now the first thing you do is, यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? A complement. So let's write down all the numbers that we're likely to find in A complement. That means everything except for A. Now what do you have in A? You have 2 and 3 in A. Okay, so if you exclude 2 and 3, what do you get? You get 1 and 4. Okay, so that's A complement. Let's write down the elements of set B. What do we have in set B? We have 3 and 4. Okay, so once you have A complement figured out and once you have B complement figured out, what are we supposed to find between the two? We're supposed to find common ground between the two, right? Whatever's common between the two. So what's common in these two? It's 4. So that means what is the region that I will shade? I will shade this region. 4. Okay, let's do another example. If you're still confused, don't worry, let's do another example. Let's say you've been asked to shade A union B whole complement. इसको हम कैसे पढ़ेंगे? A union B whole complement. जैसे हम whole square पढ़ते हैं ना? How are we going to read this? X plus y. इसको x plus y square कहेंगे या इसको x plus y whole square कहेंगे? Whole square. Why? Because x plus y square will be something like this. ठीक है? So इसको हम पढ़ेंगे A union B whole complement. Okay. So again, the method is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I ask you to write down the elements in set A, they're going to be 2, 3. If I ask you to write down the elements in set B, they're going to be 3, 4. If I ask you to make a union of them, 2, 3, no, union, not intersection, union. 2, 3, 4, yeah. But you're supposed to shade everything except for 2, 3, 4.
That's 1.
So what are you left with? You're left with 1. So you're going to shade this region. Okay? Let's do another example. Let's say you've been asked to shade A intersection B complement. Yeah. Okay. So, what do we have in set A? What are the elements in set A? Well, 2, 3. Thank you. And B complement? No, B complement. 1 and 2. 2, 1, 1, 2, same thing. Okay? Now, what are we supposed to find between the two? Intersection. So, A intersection B complement. What's common in these two? What is the one element that's common? It is 2. So, what region am I going to shade? I'm going to shade this region. ठीक है? तो ये तो थे आपके दो sets वाले. ठीक है? But sometimes, in fact, most of the time, you're likely to find 3 sets. ठीक है? उसकी क्या उसको करने का क्या तरीका है वो भी हम करते हैं. First, I want you guys to copy this. Okay, now let's talk about 3 sets. Achha, in 3 sets, sometimes you may have the universal set, sometimes you may not. Okay? So here's A, B, and C. A, B, C. Okay? Suppose you're asked to shade A union B whole intersection C. Okay? So we're going to do it the exact same way. We're going to start numbering our regions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So let's first write down A union B. If you want, you can also break this down into 3 steps. You first write A, then write B, and then find out the union. Okay? But how about we directly write A union B? Okay? So tell me, what are you likely to find in A or B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Alright, what about in set C? 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you figured this out, you figured this out. You're only left to figure out the intersection part. So what's common in these two? We have 4, 5, 6. So what is the region that I'm going to shade? I'm going to shade 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So if you practice this method, like I said, it's just going to take you a minute extra, but guarantee se aapka answer hamesha sahi aayega. Okay, let's do another example. Right, suppose you have A union, what can I? Let's do A intersection B whole complement union C. Okay. So let's number our regions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So let's find out A intersection B first. बताएं A और B में क्या कॉमन है? 2 and 5. ठीक है, A और B, जब हम A और B को देख रहे हैं तो भले वो C में आए या नहीं आए, that's not our concern. लेकिन A intersection B में आपका 2 और 5 दोनों आ रहे हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट बताओ मुझे, होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट, that means everything except for 2 and 5. बोलो बोलो. 1,
3, 4, 6.
ठीक है. Tell me what are you likely to find in C? 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're done with A intersection B whole complement and you're done with C. अब यहाँ पे इनके बीच में क्या है? नहीं, यूनियन. तो अब हम क्या करेंगे? अब हम इसकी लिस्ट बना देंगे. तो अगर मैं इसकी लिस्ट बनाता हूँ तो उसमें सब कुछ आ जाएगा except for I'll have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have everything except for 5. I'll have everything except for 2. Okay, so that means I'll shade everything with the exception of 2. ठीक है, ये वाला रीजन आपने खाली छोड़ दें, अंदर वाला. Let's do another example. अच्छा, इज देयर एनी ए बी सी हो, पी क्यू आर भी हो सकते हैं, एक्स वाई जी भी हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ए यूनियन बी होल इंटरसेक्शन सी. ओके, सो लेट्स सी ए यूनियन बी होल इंटरसेक्शन सी. 1 नहीं, ये इंटरसेक्शन है और यहाँ पे यूनियन है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So let's write down A union B first and then we will complement it. A union B में क्या क्या आएगा बता? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. ठीक है, अब इसका complement कर दो. मतलब everything except for what you've written. So that's going to be, you're simply going to be left with 7 and 8. Okay, let's write down the elements in set C. 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we supposed to find? What are we supposed to find? We're supposed to find the common region. So 7 or 8 or 4, 5, 6, 7 में क्या common है? 7. So what will you shade? You will simply shade region 7. ठीक है, एक एग्जाम्पल और करते हैं. कॉपी कर रहे थे आप लोग? पिक्चर ले लें, इसके काम करें. Yeah, you're right. रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है ना? बिकॉज आई थिंक मेरी बैटरी बिल्कुल एंड पे है.
5% है.
Okay, now let's say आपने करना है A यूनियन B होल इंटरसेक्शन C कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ठीक है. Again, let's first number them. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. ठीक है ना. Let's write down A union B first. If you want, हाँ बल्कि A union B लिखना पड़ेगा हमें पहले. बताओ 1 2 3 very good 4 5 and 6. Let's write down C complement. C complement directly लिख लेते हैं. ठीक है. So 1 2 3 and 8. अब क्या करें? लिस्ट बनाएं या कॉमन देखें? Let's look for the common values. So we have 2 and 3. So we have 1 2 and 3. 1 2 and 3. So what are we going to shade? We're going to shade 1 2 and 3. Okay, so this makes sense also. What if it was A union B? Then you would have shaded 4 5 6 also. But this region has been excluded. So therefore intersection C complement. ठीक है ना. A यूनियन B इंटरसेक्शन C कॉम्प्लीमेंट. अब चलो इसका कोई एक रिवर्स एग्जांपल करते हैं. इसका रिवर्स एग्जांपल हम ये करते हैं कि ये A है, B है, C है. A B C. अब मैं आपको कुछ शेड करके दे रहा हूँ और आपने मुझे बताना है. A. What if it was A union C? तो ये रीजन भी शेड हो जाता. ठीक है. इंटरसेक्शन B complement. ठीक है. So I'll send you guys practice questions of these. ठीक है. But once you guys practice that enough, you will be able to do it. You will be able to do questions like these also. ठीक है. Any questions? If you guys have any queries, you can stay back. Otherwise, फिर